Hello friends, 559 days of war. Starting with interdiction missions or war of attrition, which seems to have taken the main form of war or battle in Ukraine. To start with an analysis by Rybo into Ukrainian strikes on border and in rear areas of Russia. It says that intensity of shelling in Belgorod has reduced by more than 20%, while in Donetsk agglomeration by 10%. Kherson no changes, Kursk no changes. Ukrainian shelling towards Bryansk have risen quite a lot. They even tried to send a sabotage group to enter Bryansk but did not succeed. Their drones again reached Moscow, and of course Crimea is one of the regular destination. In addition, they tried towards Voronezh, even Pskov and Kursk and Moscow regions with some limited success. Russian Geran UAVs hit Ukrainian ports of Reni and Ismail in Odisha, second continuous night in a row. Coming to south towards Kherson, the Ukrainian tactics is similar as before towards Dnieper River. On Zaporizhia front, ISW says that in Vremevka Salient, Ukrainians have reached Surovikin defense line between Verbov and Novoprokhopovka with huge artillery and shells. It seems that at least here the Ukrainians have reached parity as far as artillery is concerned with the Russians. Otherwise, in Vremevka Salient, the positional battle near Staromayorsky and Urozhain is continuing very heavily, where Russian army is engaged in serious fight trying to stop the momentum of the Ukrainian counteroffensive. Here Ukrainians are trying to have a breakthrough to northeast of Staromlinovka towards south and southeast. On other side towards Pyatikhatiki, no changes. In Rabotin direction, the Ukrainians continue attack east of Vilis towards Verbov and heights between Robotino and Verbov and towards Novoprokhopovka. Here huge losses are reported from both the sides. On Zaporizhia front, Russian Ministry of Defense claims that post grouping of Russian troops and support from aviation, artillery, heavy flamethrowers, tactical situation of Russian army has increased. Probably emboldened by these reports, Putin and Shoigu as well have declared that the Ukrainian summer counteroffensive on Zaporizhia regions have failed. Ukrainians had been using artillery heavily in Novodonetsk, Novomayorsk sector, and their attempts to break through with using large number of armor vehicles though failed but will restart, and in total the Ukrainians still have upper hand on Zaporizhia front. Coming to north, after Ukrainians reinforcement, the Russians advance has slowed down considerably. On Swatovo-Kupiansk direction, the Russians nonetheless are continuing moving towards Oskol, which is west of Swatovo, though at a slow pace. They have also strengthened their position towards Kremina Forest, Sinkivka, Petropavlovka, and as far as Masyutovka bridgehead is concerned, since weeks they are there, probably have strengthened their position but haven't broadened it, haven't moved forward. Coming to east, on Marinka front, the Russian army has taken over the lagoon and adjacent Vilis, which is on the extreme other side. But Ukrainians are still holding the western edge of the city, and this is a surprise. Russians are also attacking near Krasnohorivka and probably want to take over the entire Marinka and its adjacent flanks in north and east as soon as possible. Coming to Bakhmut, the Russians have strengthened their tactical position after having regained some positions towards Bakhmut. On Klishivka-Kurdyumovka, the Ukrainian positions have weakened after Russians' counterattacks and shifting of reserves on this front. Now some news from Africa. General Brice Oligui Nguema has been sworn in as President of Gabon. In Niger, for several days, thousands of people have been demonstrating in Niamey against French ambassador who has refused to leave the country despite the new government's order. It seems that France and its army, which is still in Niger, along with the pseudo leadership of ECOWAS, are planning to intervene militarily inside Niger. Putin and Erdogan are having talks in Sochi for resuming grain deals and probably a new gas hub in Turkey with the help of Russia. Lastly, 120,000 school teachers in South Korea rallied on Monday for demand of better safety and protection. And that's all from my side. Thank you.